Welcome back to the channel, Biscuits. Are you in kind of a weird spot there? Sorry. You're literally propped up on the bed. I thought I would do an old-fashioned, like a gargoyle, chat and fold. This is for my farm work at our glampground campground. I'm going to call it campground now because all year we've been doing more towards camping offerings on there than glampings, but whatever. I think your biscuits are like whatever. You know what's been on my mind? And this has just popped into my head. I was watching like a financial investment video thing because I like to listen to those podcasts and watch those things. And are these mine? Yeah. I'm getting to the point where Abraham now can fit my clothing almost, and so I'm confused by whose clothes are what. And sometimes we're the same color outfits. But it got me thinking about, we're currently very downsized, and it's been a really fun adventure to figure out if that's a good fit for our family or if we want more space to kind of space out here. I am falling into the back of my bed, so I'm like sit on a pillow. Sorry if that's like a weird angle. It's just hurt my back. But it's been really interesting to see how friends and family have reacted to us going from, a big house where we could host all of the Thanksgivings and Christmases and Easters and all of our family get-togethers, and obviously when we host, we make all the food and take care of everybody and organize everything. And, we had relatives staying with us for a whole year rent-free, right, and eating our grocery and using our utilities and all that, and we were happy to let them be able to do that. But I will say something I have noticed. As soon as we weren't within 10 minutes of relatives or useful to them, we see them so much less. It was really interesting. Like, this apartment complex had a pool in the summer, right? But it's closed now because it's too boozy here. And as soon as that pool closed, we did not see one of my relatives with kids that would come and swim. And they would try to come over regularly and see me. And I was like, oh, this is so nice. They're making sure that our adjustment for this temporary move is a little less jarring because they're being around. No, they're just here for the pool. So it's given me thought on, by the way, if you used to cloth diaper your kids, save those cloth diapers. They are expensive. I use them as cleaning things now. I could do a deep clean of them and use them on future babies, but I don't think I would ever cloth diaper again because my soul is too lazy. It's so much work. Do you Biscuits remember when Abraham was tiny and I took that short trip to Hawaii and it was so beautiful and so nice and I was so sleep deprived and I decided I was going to continue cloth diapering on that trip? That's what broke me of the habit. I was like, that's just crazy. Costco has great deals on women's pajama pants. If you have sensitive kids that love soft stuff, highly recommend. But I thought it was so interesting. Hey, monkey butt. I'm doing a chat and fold laundry. So interesting how I really thought I was getting closer to relatives that mean a lot to me. Oh, here, I was saving this image for you because it was really cute. You want to see it? There's little chickens on steps. Sorry, that was maybe I cropped out leaning that close. And I was like, oh, we're all putting so much more effort into being close with each other and staying connected as a family and getting cousins to play together. And people really must like my hosting and cooking if they want to come over. And as soon as that wasn't convenient and easy and helpful to them, it's amazing how instantly I've stopped seeing them, spending time with them. I was kind of worried that if we did a big move, would I be depriving my kids of cousin time and aunts and uncles, because we have a great big family up here. On one side of the family, we have roots going back to Washington State, I think to the 1850s. I got Abraham a whole series of back-to-school chicken-related shirts that I found on Etsy and Amazon and stuff, and he loves them. So sweet. It's been a great icebreaker to other homeschool kids when he does his little co-op homeschool classes. I love having that for him. It makes it socially a little more easy. And it's been such a good lesson. And I don't say this to bash any of my relatives. I love my relatives. They have busy lives and commitments. It's more of my observation of, I've been talking about kind of what I've been noticing as I've been downsizing and how completely ill-prepared I was for moving into just a very different lifestyle And I'm so glad we've had this time. Like, this has been such a blessing to figure out what works, what doesn't, what's extra in our lives that is just weighing us down, and what stuff that really makes our family thrive and be happy. But what I wasn't expecting, well, was I expecting? I guess I probably was, because I'm a cynical person when it comes to my family. But I have been, you know, intrigued by the fact that when we aren't helpful and useful, we don't see them. Like our relatives that lived with us, and my kids love these relatives. I love them. They're sweetie pies. They're great people. My kids adore them. Like, they send them regular little voice messages and stuff every day because they miss them so much. We almost never see them, right? And I will say, they only moved out when I said, well, what if you started paying a tiny bit of rent? Nothing that's like full market price, but just like a little bit of rent, you know, because they'd been there for a year and never cleaned my house ever. I actually had to hire a cleaner multiple times to help me because they just never cleaned and the house got so messy and it was truly driving me insane. It's actually part of our motivation to downsize is we were like, I just can't keep up with this. And you know what I learned? It's because you have 2 extra teenagers living with you. They aren't teenagers. Is going to make your house messier. But the kids have been so sad because these relatives have not kept in touch. And I think it's really interesting that when we're scared, because I've been kind of worried about doing a big move and doing a big change. I mean, this has been a big move and change. What is this from, Biscuits? It's not an eye patch. It's got to be undies that came with some costume. You know what? I know what costume is. So I got a whole bunch of costumes because I'm getting ready to plan my Spooktober for all of my content. And I got a full bodysuit policewoman outfit. It's like a full, you know, goes up to here all the way down to my legs and arms and stuff. Comes with a little belt and things. But it also came with this. It doesn't make sense with this costume. Why? Did they just go like, we have some extra fabric? We'll make you a nip patch. I mean, I know that's not what it's for, but do I keep that? I mean, like, I'm never gonna wear it. It doesn't even cover one lip. You got minimum for me is underwear, so it needs to cover both lips. That's, yes, TMI maybe, but I'm like, what? I didn't even realize that it came with this, but I'm looking at the fabric. It's the exact same fabric that the bodysuit's made out of. Oh, I will. Oh, hold on. Don't come up here because you have to put on your pants. Do you want to put this on? Or a shirt? Okay, I will make you a cheese taco. If you ask Abraham, will you get out the flour tortillas and the cheese, and I'll make cheese tacos or breakfast burritos for lunch. Okay, but we're really into breakfast burritos with our chicken eggs. Okay, but refried beans, cheddar cheese, scrambled homemade chicken eggs, little seasoning, little yum yums. What else do? Refried beans, eggs. Oh, lately I've been doing zucchini, but now that it's changing seasons, I have to figure out what my next veg of choice is. Some cherry tomatoes, maybe char some veggies, you know. Oh la la, I love it. Do I keep my summer shirt out? No. You'd be very proud of me, Biscuits. I am being very methodical since we have a storage unit right now because I got rid of almost everything thinking we were moving across the country, and then what I didn't get rid of, I put into storage, and then a few things came here. But I am, is it a seasonal wardrobe? Is it a capsule wardrobe? Sort of capsule wardrobe, maybe too many shirts for that, but I'm switching out my gear. I am a schlepper. I just fold everything up and I put it in a trash bag, a clean trash bag, and then I'm taking it to the storage unit so I don't have to deal with the clutter in the closet. I don't get overwhelmed with what I'm picking out. And then I can switch up and bring those clothes back to me. I'm proud of myself because I got from my mother that hoarding instinct for shirts and clothes and pants. And I'm like, no. Let's just, you know, we're really simplifying. We're simplifying our life to have more ease. And so I like to do the storage thing because then if I really don't miss the clothes, then, I can give them away. I can sell them on Facebook Marketplace. If they're like ratty, because I found some stuff in the move, Biscuits, that was just so ratty. I was like, ooh, what happened? How did this move with me to multiple places? I have no idea. I have no idea where I was in that story. I'm sorry, Biscuits. You can tell that my brain is just like my bun. It's going all over the place. But I have found it very interesting what I've learned downsizing and simplifying my life and really focusing on our family life and what brings us joy and just kind of, you know, being our unconventional, fabulous self. This is really cute. This goes with, I have a Regency era dress and it ties underneath for the bodice. It's really cute. But I need to hang it up with my, I have a hook that I hang ribbons on. I like ribbons. I put them in my hair, I put them on my clothes. I'm a ribbon kind of lady. And it has surprised me what I've learned from that. Truly, it was not something that I would have thought to worry about or think about as I made moving plans. You know, it was more like this whole year has just been about finding deeper happiness, deeper connections, and kind of not being blinded by whatever else is going on in the world. Just like, you know, focusing on what you can have control over and love for and enjoyment of. I love nightgowns that someone stuck a dollar store Band-Aid from. I don't recommend the dollar store Band-Aids. I bought them one day when I was in there buying balloons for my nephews. Because my kids just love to like use these almost like stickers on their legs. But they don't work. They're not very good quality. Oh my god. So much laundry. How is it possible? I would be really curious to hear Biscuits, because you know that I kind of like social media for the community factor. It's not just me here going, how are you doing? I'm just going to talk all the time. I like to hear from you. And I know that my downsizing, small amounts of convos that I have had on Patreon, because I don't share a ton about it on there, has led to really interesting details from people about kind of like when they're downsizing, what they've experienced. And I haven't gotten a lot of the family dynamic stuff from folks, so I'm curious if it's just, oh, this goes into my summer bracket, the summer sweatshirt. Yeah, I'm curious. Tell me in the comments, have you ever experienced that where when you've been less useful, for lack of a better word, to family, that they just are not around, you know, at all? This is a brand from Australia, and I don't think they make this stuff anymore, but it's still my favorite pair of leggings because it's such good material. Feels like a spacesuit. It's like really thick material. I'm going to keep this out because hearts are forever. They are building a fort in their little shared bedroom there. And I'm pretty sure one of the fort, they have like cardboard sticks in there that they're building on top of their mattresses. And I think that's not going as well for them as they had planned. Who would have said multiple times, be careful? I know. Okay, Biscuits. I have some more laundry to fold. I have some more cleaning to do. I will see you in the next video. I'd love to see you.